Hi students, here we are continuing our chapter that is different types of industries. And here the next type of industry that is mineral based industries. That is the industries that use minerals and metals as their raw materials is known as mineral based industries. Under mineral based industries, different industries are there that you all are familiar with. Under this, the first one that is iron and steel industry. And the iron and steel industry is the basic industry since all other industries and heavy, medium, light depending upon the machinery that used. And the steel is intended to use different engineering goods, that is a telephonic, material of defense, medical, scientific equipment, and variety of goods can be produced with the help of steel. The iron and steel industry is considered as one of the development index of the country. And iron and steel industries is a very heavy industries depending upon using of their machines and use heavy and bulky raw materials and heavy finished goods, and the transportation cost is a very high. That's why we can call it is a heavy industries. And here the proportion of iron ore, coking coal, and limestone are used in the proportion of 4 is to 2 is to 1. And the manganese also used to the production of the iron industries. And the manganese is used to increase the hardness of the steel. Our country, that is India, possesses fourth rank or fourth position in making of raw or crude steel, and it's also have the first position in it is the largest producer of sponge iron. I'm repeating, India occupies fourth position in the production of crude steel and also the largest producer of sponge iron. Here you have two types of steel plants, that is mini steel plant and integrated steel plant. Mini steel plant means it is a steel plant is a smaller, have electric furnace and use steel scrap and iron sponge. An integrated steel plant is a large, handles everything in one complex. That is an integrated steel plant. In most of the public sector undertakings of market of steel through Steel Authority of India Limited. This organization have undertaking the distribution and production of the steel. Here in India, we have Chota Nagpur Plateau as the maximum concentration of steel industry, because this place have a lot of advantages as the production of the steel industry, because here is the low cost of iron is available and high grade raw materials is proximity. That means high quality of raw materials is available at cheap rate and cheap labor is available and home market is also available. And through this factors, the Chota Nagpur region is the steel industries is more located. The second industry, that is aluminum smelting industry, and the aluminum smelting industry is the second largest metallurgical industry in India. It is important in the case of it's a light and resistant to corrosion and good conductor of heat, and it is a malleable when becomes it is mixed with the other metals, and it can be used for aircraft and making of utensils and wires, and it is a good substitute of steel, copper, bronze, zinc, and other number of industries. And it usually the aluminum smelting plants in the country are located in Odisha, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, and Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. Here have the next industry, that is chemical industries, and the chemical industry in India is a fast growing and diversified industries, and it contribute nearly 3% to GDP, and it also occupies important position in Asia, that is the third position in Asia. And this industries, that is the chemical industries, it comprises both large scale industries and small scale industries is there, and it also comprises organic and inorganic sectors. Organic and inorganic sectors, two sectors are comprising in chemical industries. And inorganic sectors, they are the use of chemicals include sulfuric acid, nitric acid, and making of glass, soaps, detergents, etc. The chemical industries, we can discuss that the chemical industries, it includes organic chemicals and inorganic chemicals. And here the organic chemicals include pharmaceuticals, which are used to manufacturing of synthetic fibers and synthetic rubbers, and it's used plastics, dyestuffs, and used as a drugs and pharmaceuticals. Inorganic chemicals that include sulfuric acid, which can be used to manufacturing of fertilizers and synthetic fibers. The next industry, that is a fertilizers industry. The fertilizer industry, that is centered around the production of nitrogenous fertilizers, that is commonly urea, and phosphatic fertilizers. And phosphatic fertilizers and common ammonium phosphate and complex fertilizers, which have a combination of nitrogen, phosphate, and potash. India occupies, that's our country occupies third largest position in nitrogenous fertilizers, and we have 29 for urea plantation and 9 for producing ammonium sulfate industries are here. The next industry, that is in a cement industry, and cement industry is used as essential for the construction purpose of house, dams, other commercial establishments, factories, etc. And these industries, it requires the raw materials like limestone, silica, aluminum, and gypsum. The last two industries, that are automobile industry and information technology industry, that is IT industry. Automobile provide vehicle for quick transportation of goods, services, and for passengers. It helpful for passengers. And we know that for the transportation purpose, we have trucks, cars, motorcycles, scooters, and three wheelers. Different types of automobiles, vehicles we have. All this for in order to for the trade purpose and moving of the passengers. And after the process of liberalization, the automobile industries, it's expand very good, and it leads to the industry most of the industries become more resourceful. And this is the last industry, that is IT or the electronic industries. We know that in our India, the electronics, it is known as the Bangalore. And the electronics industry covers wide range of electronic commodities, that is a transistor to television, or is it now we have computer, different types of it. And the usually radars, computers, all are comes under these category.